Hey everybody, Alan Peterson here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your email account to be managed from Gmail. It's very easy to do, and so the way I do this through my cPanel account that is provided to me by my web host, and obviously from my own domain name, so alanpeterson.com, for example. So you need to have your own domain name and you need to have access to cPanel, because that's how I do it, and that's how I'm going to show you how to set this up. So if you don't have your own domain name and you don't have a cPanel account, then this isn't for you. If you do have cPanel and you haven't set it up, check with your web host or ask them. You might have it and you don't even know. So let me show you what I'm going to show you how to do here. So here I am on Gmail, and if I want to send an email from one of my domain names, so for example my podcast website, I just click on that here on the drop down and I just select it, and it'll send it from that domain. So the email will come from alan@thrillingreads.com, not my Gmail account. Same thing with my website here, alan@alanpeterson.com. So it's very easy to do that, as you can see here. And the way to do it is simple. You need to go to your cPanel account, like I said, and easiest way to get there is yourdomain.com/cPanel. So that's whatever your domain is, .com/cPanel will take you to this page, and then just enter your username and your password. If you don't have it, check with your web host. They should be able to provide it. When you set up your web hosting account, they set you up with cPanel, if they offer cPanel. All right, so once you are on this page, just go ahead and log in, enter your username and password, and it'll take you to your cPanel. Now your cPanel might look a little bit different than mine, depending on web hosting accounts. Web hosting companies, their interface might look a little different, but everything, all the same stuff is going to be here. So what you want to do is you want to go to the email section here, as you can see, email. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do here. For example, you can even add a forwarder if you don't want to set up a whole email account. That's very easy to do as well. So whatever you want at yourdomain.com and forward it to your Gmail, for example, you just do that here. But what I'm going to show you here is how to set up an actual account so you can send emails from that email address. So to do that, you need to go to the email accounts section here. So click on that. And here's where you will add it. Here's the accounts that you have for that domain. And to set it up is very simple. So for example, I'm going to set one up called podcast. And then here's the @thrillingreads.com. That's the domain where I want it at. And then I'm going to enter a password. And I'm going to have to change this after this video. So I'll go ahead and use that password. It's also important that you make a copy, that you jot that down, because you're going to need the password to set this up. So make sure you paste that somewhere or write it down. And so that's it. So all you do is just the email address that you want to use, the domain, the password, and then go ahead. I check this send welcome email, because then it'll email the configuration instructions to my email account. So it makes it nice and easy. All right, so click creating account, and boom, that's it. The account has been created, podcast@thrillingreads.com, and you'll see it down here. And so now to set up now, since this was checked, the configuration instructions are going to be emailed to me, but you can also get it right here. Just click on Setup Email Client, and that'll open up a window here where it's going to have all the information that you need. And this is what you're going to need right here. You're going to need this information. You're going to need the username, which is going to be your email address, the password that you created. That's why I told you to jot it down. And then you're going to need the SMTP port, this information right here. Just copy and paste all this information. Okay, so this is what you're going to need to set it up. So let me go back to my Gmail. From here, go to the this little gear shift thing here, this little gear wheel. Click on settings, and that'll take you to the settings for your Gmail account. And so here we go. It's been loaded. And so what you want to do, you want to go here to accounts and imports, click on that, and then here, as you can see, send mail as, it says right here, and then it says use Gmail to send your other email to send from your other email addresses. This is what you need. And if you want to learn more about it, just click on learn more, and Google will explain it to you in more detail. All right, so here are the ones I already have set up. So if I want to add another one, just click on the add another email address link, click on that, and it's going to pop up this pop-up window with the information that you need. And so here we go. Add another email address you own, name. I'll go ahead and have it come from podcast. That can be whatever you want. It can be your name. It can be whatever. And then the email address, which is podcast@thrillingreads.com. You can check it. It comes defaulted as treated as an alias. You can click on this learn more, and Google support will answer all the questions to what everything is, which is pretty sweet. We'll go pretty detailed here. To just manage everything from my Gmail, so I treat it as an alias, and so I leave that checked. Okay. Now you can specify a different reply to address as well. So basically that means that if someone emails me at podcast@thrillingreads.com, I want to reply to them as podcast@thrillingreads.com. So I'm not gonna. It's optional. I'm not gonna mess with that. So I'll go ahead and click next step. And here's where you need to enter that information. So, and here's what I was telling you about the SMT server and all that good stuff. So you need to go back to your cPanel, or you can also get this from the email that was sent to you if you check that. But anyway, so SMT. So here is the SMTP information, as you can see right here. SMTP port 465, and here's the server information that you'll need. So the SMTP server is this here, which I'm showing you. You just copy and paste that from there. The username is the email address that you set up. So let me copy that. Come back in here to Gmail. I'll go ahead and paste the username on there. And then the password is that password that we created, and which I'm going to change after this video. And then the port. The default port is 587, but as you can see here, my SMTP port is 465. I don't know what any of this means, but it just says the port is 465. It's defaulted here as 587. If you go to the drop down, you'll see there's a 465, so I'm going to select that. And so yours might be a little different, I'm not sure, but it's probably all the same. So make sure that you have the right port selected. So as I said, it defaults to 587, but mine is 465. If your web host uses 587, then you're set, or this 25. But anyway, so mine uses 465, so I set the port to 465. The recommended here is to secure connection using SSL, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that as is. I'll go ahead and going with the recommended. And that's it. So basically, as you can see, it's just copy and pasting this information that is provided to you in your cPanel. So go ahead and click Add Account. It's going to check these credentials. It takes a few seconds. Doesn't take very long. And boom, done. Confirm verification and add your email address. So it says right here, congratulations. We successfully located your other server and verified your credentials. Just one more step. So they sent you a confirmation code, which you need to copy and paste here to verify that you really own that email account. And to get that information, just go back into your cPanel. And they sent the email to that email account. So just go ahead and go to the email account here. And go to the podcast, thrillingreads.com. So go to that one here, and as you can see, if you click here, you can access webmail. And this is why I'm setting this up in Gmail, because I don't want to have to check this email account here on this webmail account and then everything else on Gmail. I want everything handled from Gmail, which is my main email service. It doesn't matter which one of these you select. I like to use Squirrel Mail, but it doesn't matter. I just need to get that verification code. So here it is. Here's the email account. So go to the inbox, and yeah, you can get that information. They like to set this up here. Kind of annoying. It doesn't let you go in there until you do this. So go ahead and click submit. All right. So now you can go to the inbox, and there it is. There's the Gmail team. And here's this also gets emailed to you, by the way, as I mentioned already. So here, as you can see, all that information, the SMTP port, all that was emailed as well. But anyway, I need the confirmation from Gmail, so I'll click on that. And here it is. Here is the confirmation code. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that and go back to my Gmail setup. And I'm going to go ahead and enter that confirmation code, click on verify. It'll take a few seconds as Gmail does what it needs to do. And as you can see, boom, done. So that is it. It doesn't give you a little message saying that it's been done, but it has been done. And I will show that to you. So I'll go to my Gmail. And as you can see now, here is that account we just set up right here. And so now if I want to send an email to that, I just come here to, here it is right here, podcast@podcastthrillingways.com. Go ahead and send a test email. Okay, so I've sent that. And as you can see, here is the test email that I just sent. And it says from podcast, and it's, as you can see, it came from podcast@thrillingways.com. And if I want to hit reply, same thing. I hit reply, and I can just do the drop down, select, and then I can reply from that email address. If you're not recording a video, you can have this set up in about 5 minutes. So very easy to do, and that way you can email from your domain. It's a little bit more professional. Instead of sending an email from gmail.com, you send it from your domain.com. It's a little more professional, and some services too prefer that you use your domain.com, and so this is a way of doing that. Versus using Gmail, which sometimes gets snagged up in spam folders and stuff like that. So anyway, so this is an easy way to manage all your email addresses right from your Gmail account. So hopefully you found this video helpful.